Guys, this is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for January the 25th, 2017. So this will be for all collective energies, Sun, Moon, Rising. So if you're interested in the card deck that I will be using today, it is the Angel Tarot by Jane Wallace. Alright, so let's go ahead and tune into the energies collectively. If you guys are looking for a mini one-question reading with me, you guys can reach out to me on my Instantgo app. Also, if you guys are looking for something more full and in-depth, you guys can reach out to me on my website. I have a various selection of readings available and some new readings up. You guys can also follow me on social media. I'll leave all of that information in the description box below if you guys are interested. Yeah, so let's go ahead and tune in, you guys. Also, a heads up, you guys, on Friday, Mountain Time, so around 2 or 3 o'clock Mountain Time, I will be going on my Facebook, my Instagram, and YouTube. I will be doing one question live reading. So if you guys want to join me, you guys can follow me on my social media and catch me there. I'll be doing like 30 minutes each. 30 minutes on Instagram, 30 minutes on Facebook, and 30 minutes on YouTube for one question readings, okay? Alright, so let's tune in. Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for all those this reading and message is meant to reach. As for truth, clarity, guidance, healing, and a place of love, Divine Spirit, okay? Thank you. What is this energy? What is the collective energy for Thursday, January the 25th, 2018? Okay. Knight of Wands, which is action. Let's move this out the way. Okay. And Judgment. This card is a stalker card. Angel of the Past. Yeah, this is like a stalker card for real. It's been coming up a lot. Okay, Queen of Wands, creativity. I love that card. And 7 of Cups, choices. And 9 of Swords, stress. And with the 2 of Wands, progress. Okay. Alright, so we got Mr. Knight of Wands here. I feel like you guys are like wanting some forward movement. I think we got him last week, yeah. Not this exact Knight of Wands, but we had the Knight of Wands energy last week. And I feel like there's some things that you do want to get a move on. And I feel like Spirit is telling you before you can do that, you're going to have to make a final review of your past. But not only that, I feel like you're going to have to make peace with your past and really mean what you say or really end it. There may be some things that you are not aware of that needs to be closed out that are coming up to the surface. And I feel like you really do have to sincerely be ready to close out that chapter. Otherwise, it's going to keep resurfacing until you finally address it and face it for what it is. Have you learned the lessons within it? Have you forgiven yourself, the people involved? Have you fully understood the lessons? Have you really, really closed those chapters? So I feel like Spirit is telling you that this is what you're having to face, but it's in your challenge position, so you're having a difficult time with it for whatever reason, whether it's you don't understand how to close that chapter or you're figuring out how to close that chapter out, whatever the case may be. I feel like Spirit is telling you either way it goes, you're going to have to make a final judgment upon your past. The thing about the Judgment card is it's ruled by Scorpio. We know Scorpio deals with death and rebirth, transformation, you know, the subconscious. So you're going to have to deal with these deep things. And, you know, these could be skeletons that you thought were laid to rest, but it's coming up to the surface. And I feel like it's almost like a second chance to review your past and make peace with it and move forward. Okay, so your suggested approach is the Queen of Wands. I love this card because it reminds me of Oshun. And she rules creativity. So it's saying that Spirit is wanting you to focus upon the things that you want to create, but at the same time, you have to address the past, you know, and your divine, your guides, the ancestors, divine spirit is actually bringing about the past. You know, it's the only major arcana card in this spread, so I feel like, you know, this is something you really need to do, and they're encouraging you to do so. With the Queen of Wands, creative-wise, I feel like Spirit's telling you not to lose faith, or don't lose the momentum that you build up with the things that that you're trying to manifest. Then you have the Seven of Cups, which is choices, and that's in your focus position. So again, Spirit is telling you that you do need to weigh some things out. The Seven of Cups happens to be Scorpio as well. So again, those things deep in the subconscious, those things that need to be laid to rest. Not everything that is coming up to the surface is for us. So, you know, if this is pertaining matters of the heart, or if it's pertaining love, you might have multiple options with partners, or ways you can go about your dreams and your goals, or you might have to let some people go in your life. Whatever the case may be, Spirit is telling you that not everything that's on, you know, the buffet is meant to be eaten. So choose wisely with these things, and I feel like you need to focus on that. The conclusion is the Knight of Swords, stress. So, you know, it's a no-brainer that this could be a little bit stressful trying to figure all this out, I feel. But it's all about choices and in which way you want to direct your energy, pretty much. Yeah, it could be stressful, but it's up to you whether you let it progress or not, whether you're going to get all caught up in your mind and get all twisted up in it, or you simply going to allow, you know, the confusion to pass. Like, okay, I acknowledge that this is stressful, that I have to make these decisions. I need to figure out how I want to go about things, but I'm not going to allow it to take it to, you know, the point where I allow my fears and my insecurities and my overthinking, my anxiety get the best of me. Okay? All right. Okay, on to the love. Let's see what's up with love. Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity in the matters of the heart for the collective energies of Thursday, January the 25th, 2018. Divine Spirit, what is the love energies for partnerships of all types? What is the energy surrounding partnerships? Okay. So you have wedding. Again, I think we had that or yesterday's energy. Heart-to-heart conversations. It's been coming out a lot lately. The worth waiting for card. Forgiving and learning. Okay, engagement wanted to pop out too. But here's stay optimistic about your love life with finances and career. So overall energy is wedding. So some of you guys need to have those important conversations with those that you care about, as far as like what, it doesn't have to be about marriage or wedding necessarily. It could be, for some of you guys need to have those conversations with your husbands or your wives or your partners about marriage, what you see. If you want marriage, you really have to be honest about that. And I feel like if you guys are waiting for that to happen, you can't rush the process necessarily, but I feel like at least letting it be known that this isn't your intention, this is your ending goal, that you want a life partnership, whether it's traditional marriage or a marriage, period. Also, this could be about, you know, sharing your heart's truest desires, the things that you're really committed to with those that you love. But you guys are having a hard time with expressing this. So some of you, it could be that you're having a hard time with expressing this to your loved ones, whatever it is that you're committed to or dedicated to, if that's a project, you know, whatever it is that your heart is invested in. If it's a marriage, if this is you wanting to take a commitment one step up, or telling someone that you're interested in that, you know what, my end result is marriage, you know, I'm just putting it out there, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a husband, I'm looking for a wife, it's my end result. Or I'm looking for someone to spend the rest of my life with, whether it's true, like, you know, the traditional marriage. You know, everybody has, nowadays, you know, I feel like we should have our own ideals of what marriage is. Not so much, you know, walking down the aisle. You know, not everybody digs that, or not everyone wants to get married. So, worth waiting for is your suggested approach. I feel like Spirit's telling you to be patient with people. Kind of put it out there, but at the same time, let it marinate with everyone. Not everyone's going to see your vision. The person that you're with, they may want to get married, but they may not want to right now. Or maybe they just need to really, like, go within themselves if this is something they really want. Like, give them that time to really think on it before you, you know, judge the situation too harshly, or if this is someone that you're in a marriage with, there may be something of importance that you need to discuss with them. Let them sit with that energy. Don't rush the process. It also could be that Spirit's telling you to stop procrastinating and telling someone how you feel, whether it's about marriage or someone you're married with, whatever it is that you need to share with this person that you're very serious about. You could be procrastinating and Spirit's telling you to stop doing that. But your focus is forgiving and learning. So I feel like there may be some misjudgments. There could be, some resentment. If people don't understand where you're coming from, sometimes you could take it a little bit personal. And I feel like you need to forgive yourself. The card says itself, as you release and heal the past, you'll experience more love in your present moment. So some of you guys are holding on to something that someone else did to you, and you're kind of putting it on somebody else or others, or it could be something that your family said in the past, and it's like you're holding that against them right now. And I feel like Spirit is telling you that you really need to let that go, because you're not going to be able to fully experience the love that you really want. Like, you can't attract that love that you're asking for when you have resentment and unforgiveness within you. It's like that's a block in the heart chakra. So how can you be open to love if that is a block there? So I feel like there may be some needing to forgive yourself even, or forgive some others, or both. Okay, so your outcome is stay optimistic about your love life. So it's going to lead to you, I feel like, not giving up. I don't feel like you're going to give up anyway. No matter how many times we've been broken in love, I don't feel like we really fully get, to the point where we say, fuck love, I don't care about it anymore. I don't think we ever get to that point. For real. It could also be to continue to putting in the efforts and the work with law of attraction. These cards have been coming out together a lot. And when I see these two together, I don't really get finances and career all the time. And with the attraction card, I feel like law of attraction, like keep, sowing the seeds, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, continue to do those things that you do, whether it's visualizations, affirmations, prayers, rituals, whatever you do, don't stop doing those things. And I feel like that's what this is. And a friend of mine, she made a good point. I've never noticed that this was Cupid, and that it looks like she's offering something to him. So this could be like you working with deities, the gods, your ancestors, divine spirit, like altars set up, doing love rituals or altars. Could be that that's what this is for some of you, but I feel like for majority of you, it's you not giving up on love. Like, it's you continuing to put your best foot forward in love and still believe in it. So I'm going to pick a card with the Angel Answers cards. So if you guys want to meditate on 3, whatever number resonates with you, meditate upon your question that you may have, or questions you may have. You might resonate with more than one number. So Divine Spirit, I ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for those who have questions, whatever it is in their heart and their mind that they're asking, that you accurately and truthfully and creatively answer each and every one's question, however it's meant to be answered. All right, Divine Spirit. Card 1, for those who have a question with card 1. Okay. Okay, so card 2. Those who are drawn to card 2, whatever their question is, Divine Spirit, answer their question for them. Divine Spirit, lovingly and accurately, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Card 3. Those who are drawn to card 3. If there are questions, Divine Spirit, what is the answer to their question? Alright, so card number 1, the answer to your question is listen to your intuition. So Spirit's telling you, you already know the answer. Trust your intuition, okay? Listen to it. Yeah, because you already got the information. And the thing that, it's funny, I don't know, like, it might not make any sense to y'all, but like this is the cover picture of the cards. And sorry. Sorry. And then you have listen to your intuition, which is like the same exact picture as the cover card. So it's like pretty much you have all the answers. You already know what's up. Leave it alone. All right. Card 2. You guys have within the next few months. So whatever it is that you're asking about, the outcome or the result or whatever it is, it's going to be within the next few months. Maybe you get a result or the answer or the situation itself, whatever it is, will resolve itself or be known within the next few months, okay? Card 3, recovery, okay? So I feel like this is a time for, you know, inward reflection. It could also be a time of healing, allowing the spirits to give you the answer. And maybe you'll find the answer when you just lay off a little bit and just rest and just like leave the situation alone, or when you're at a state of rest and peace within yourself is when the answer is going to come to you. So Spirit's not answering nobody's question. That's what it's like. Because I feel like either you know or you just need to relax and just let something just be. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So that's your reading, you guys. Much love as always. Until the next time.